Good morning. As I was getting ready and thinking about how could I start off this series on soft skills and people skills that really propel you in business and relationships and everything really in life, I thought, where can I start this? What is something that's motivating that helps people understand something that is far beyond them, something that's possible? And a few people came up. The person that I'm going to go with is a man by the name of Ernest Shackleton. If you do not know this story, you can Google it, read the book. I highly recommend you read the book. There are many books written about him. Or you could actually just Google craziest journeys ever made by ship, and you'll find him because it'll be on every one of the lists. This man took a group of 20 odd individuals to Antarctica, and they were shipwrecked for 2 years. For 2 years. Or maybe it was a year and a half. They didn't even touch land because they were on ice floe, either stuck in the ship or when the ship got broken apart, way far away from anyone. Nobody knew where they were. Everybody thought they'd died. Okay, this guy took it, 3 little boats, and he encourages men, motivated. And think about this: for 2 years, he motivated and encouraged men that had different personalities, different problems, and he helped them to get back alive. He didn't lose one individual. He was the captain of the ship. And this is what I've learned from his story. And I read this story every once in a while again because it is such a powerful leadership story. This is the key concepts I learned from him. One, he made decisions very quickly and trusted his gut. He had a great read on people. He was a good judge of character. And so he was a student of people. And then he trusted his gut. He would hire men very quickly without a lot of thought. Because he could trust his gut. He had learned to study human beings. Secondly, he engaged with his men. He engaged with everyone that he was responsible for and understood them intimately. Because he understood them so well, he understood what their foibles were, what their strong points were, and he was able to work with those men when they were struggling or when they needed some help or whatever it was over that 2-year period. Third, he took 100% responsibility, 100% responsibility for everything wrong that happened. He took full responsibility. This is an incredible leadership skill. And so he went, not only when he saved his own men, but there was a ship on the other end of Antarctica that had actually also had a problem. There were men stuck on the other end of the island. And after he brought his men back, he didn't wait even like 24 hours. He was already starting to New Zealand to try to save the other guys. Amazing story on so many levels. And people could trust him. Here's another thing. He went into the trenches and did whatever he needed to do for his men. They knew that they could trust him because he was willing to do anything that he called on anyone else to do. As a picture of leadership, he was fantastic. There's actually a great phrase that basically says, hey, for scientific discovery, go with this guy. For planning and purpose, go with this guy. But if you're ever in a rough spot and you have no hope of survival, get down on your knees and pray for Shackleton. I love the quote because what it's saying is hey, listen, in your tight spot, you need an individual you can count on. And Shackleton was that individual for those men. Here's my encouragement to you and my challenge to you. How can you take 100% responsibility, understand people well enough, and then engage with them and learn from them and listen to them well enough that you can actually motivate them when the time is needed? If you master those skills, you're going to do all right in business. Enjoy your day.